Hey Travis kiddos, let's work on some phonemic awareness and alphabetical order. Let's start with a game that we haven't done yet. It is a phoneme deletion game. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna say a word, we're gonna take off that first sound, throw it away, and say what the word would be without that first sound in it. So for example, if I said the word flock, we would take off that first sound. So instead of flock, we separate off that first sound, throw it away. So instead of flock, it's lock. You take off, leave the rest, okay? So if I said the word slid, we take off that first sound, throw it away, lid. If you want to segment the whole word first, before you throw away that first sound, you can do that. So slid would be slid. Then we can take away the s, leave the id for lid. Okay, let's try another. Clock, clock. Break off that first sound, throw it away. What are we left with? Lock. Just like with flock. Flock, clock, both become lock when you take off that first sound. How about slap? Slap. Let's segment it out. Slap. Take off the s. It becomes lap. Lap. How about flop? Break off that first sound and throw it away. It's lop. Glad. Break off that first sound, throw it away. Lad. Notice I'm not taking away both letter sounds. Even though we call that a blend, the fl, cl, sl, go, those sounds come together to make that blend sound. But when we separate them out, they are two separate sounds. O, g, o, k, o, etc. Okay? Block. Take it off. Lock. Again. Plot. Take off that first sound. Right away. Plot becomes lot. Let's see if you can get the next three on your own. I know this is a tricky game, so try your best. Flight. Flight. If you take off the first sound in flight, what do you get? Here's a clue. If I was going to segment that word, I would say flight. So, if you take off the first sound, flight becomes. How about plate? If you take off the first sound of plate, what do you get? How about cloud? Cloud. If you take off that first sound, what do you get? Hopefully you were able to get all of those phoneme deletion words, creating a new word. Let's do some alphabetical order. So when we do alphabetical order, we are going to put words in order according to the alphabet. So I've written the alphabet across the top here, so we can check through and list the words in order. So first we want to look at these words and read them. So we have up, hop, ant, flip, flip, sock, at, hat. So let's check it out. First, I'm going to underline the first letter in each word because when we alphabetize them or put them in alphabetical order, we start with the first letter. So I have an H, a C, an A, an F, an S, and an H. Now, I can also underline those here, or I can just check through. Which one of these letters, the first letter, which one comes first in the alphabet? Is it H, C, A, F, S, or H? A comes first. So, ant is the first word we would list alphabetically because A is the first letter in the alphabet. So we write ant first, A-N-T. Ant is first. We're done with that one. How about the next one? So you can go through A, we did. B, I don't see a B. C, ooh, I see a C right here. So after ant comes cat. Ant, cat. Done. All right, so let's see. We went A, B, C. I don't see any D's. I don't see any E's. Oh, I see an F. Flip comes next. Ant, cat, flip. Done. All right. A, B, C, D, E, F. I don't see any G's. H. I see 2 H's. Ooh. So what do we do? If you come to 2 words that start with the same sound, go to the same letter, go to the second letter. So the second letter here is O, second letter here is A. Which one comes earlier in the alphabet? O or A? A comes earlier. So we're gonna put hat first and then hop. Hat first, then hop. Even though they both start with H, we have to go in alphabetical order. Okay, so check that second letter if you need to. Last one, probably sock, but let's double check. So if we ended up with a letter that's back here, we know we made a mistake, but we could always fix it. But sock, S, comes later in the alphabet. So we're all good. Sock is our last word. And now we have listed our words in alphabetical order. Hope you had fun with those activities. Happy learning!